Sticky situations, hating, don't trust them. How did they murder for nothing? They murder for nothing. I tell you, they murder for nothing. Oh, well, they murder for nothing. On purpose, they bustin', but purposely we keep it G. You can't tell we from the streets. We tailored and creased, but we can still run with the beast. How they is kill a beat, you ate or you eat. The law of civilized nature. First they claim they major, then they player hate you. Me and mine eating on linguine in a Lamborghini. People be glad to meet me. And they walk up and ask for my autograph. I just gotta laugh. This far-fetched. Got this rap-ish and a harness. Death wish. God bless. I'ma stay grinding, I'ma stay shining, I'ma have it my way. I'ma stay solid, only made me hang around my way. I'ma stand tall, girls I had them all once upon a time. Hey, I'm in and out of town, clowns finna drown, trying to catch my way.
Divino, my guidance is really Divino. Hustler's mentality, you can catch me chasing the C-notes. Guadalajara, Mexico, private dinner on a yacht with all of my primos. Attending conferences worldwide, and I am the keynote. My life is a movie, like Robert De Niro in Casino. I stand on principles, like Al Pacino in Serpico. They say success is knocking, that's probably why I see it through my people. The women adore me, I'm suave, something like Rico. Nobu's tacos with a side of pico. First class on the way to Rio, navigating the clown world with Aikido, trying to escape the matrix like I'm Neo. My mother says I pray for you, mijo, cause I see the agenda of some people. They smile to your face, but the hate is see-through. The eyes, she says, they don't lie, Chico.
I'ma stay grinding, I'ma stay shining, I'ma have it my way. I'ma stay solid, only made me hang around my way. I'ma stand tall, girls I had them all once upon a time. Hey, I'm in and out of town, clowns finna drown, trying to catch my way.
The rules have changed, gentlemen. We have to work 5 times harder than our grandfathers. For women, 20 times less valuable than our grandmothers. Inflation has everyone working 2 jobs and creating side hustles, and to top it all off, we're not as happy as we used to be.
And that's the thing, right? A lot of us think life is supposed to be the way it was for our parents or our older brothers or our uncles, but it hasn't. Everything has changed. And this is one of the main things that me and Miguel we try to talk about is life has changed and the rules of life has changed. The rules of engagement to have a good life, enjoyable life, make some money, have a good woman by your side. All those rules have changed completely, you know. And that's one of the main things we want to talk about. But mainly, we want to make you have a lot of fun. Let you know, hey, grinding is cool. Some chicks are cool, and
no, there's good women out there.
Yeah.
There's good women out there.
That's why I said some. Some are just for fun. But at the same time, we want to let you know you got to have a lot more fun. So you got to figure out how to have fun. But right now, what we want to talk about, and I was talking to my boys here, Pedro and Miguel, was something that happened this weekend, right? Like I was telling them something which I know a lot of you men are going through, okay? Especially you older cats. Especially you older cats that have kids. But I guarantee you guys have not gone through what I went through with one of my kids. I have 2 kids, right? I have a 4-year-old and I have an 8-year-old. Well, one one's about to be 8 years old tomorrow, and the other one's going to be 5 years old in 1 month, right? So, but my 8-year-old, let me tell you about this little bad boy. He's a great kid. Awesome, right? He's 8 years old. I've seen him 2 times in 8 years.
That's fucked up.
2 times in 8 years.
When was the first time you saw him?
I saw him when he was 4 years old the first time, right? And after that, because he was in Guadalajara, right? And so it was a little bit more difficult to see him. But after I saw him the first time, I guess the mom was kind of like a little bit hiding. You know, everyone has little things when they're going through life, right? And her baby, this was the only thing that she had. And I kind of feel that if she let me get too close to him, I'd probably try to take away his heart's attention, right? Because, you know, I'm a badass dad. Like, kids have fun with me. Hella fun. I'm all about the fun. And so I kind of thought, what's the reason why she keeps hiding it? Because I show up to Guadalajara again. You know, we're here in San Jose, California. I show up to Guadalajara, and she'd ghost me. She would not respond. She's like, yeah, you can come and show up, this and that. Because I'm always sending money, so she's trying to be cool. I'd show up, she'd be gone. She moved houses. Her business was at a different location.
Was she like traditional Mexican chick? Or she American?
Nah, she's Mexican. I don't know if she's traditional. She's cool now, right? She's cool because time will put an ass whooping on you, right? And make you act right, you know?
Time will humble you for sure.
You act right or you act right when it comes to time. So there was, after I visited the first time, right? And after that, I visited 3 more times, bro. Every time ghosting. So I'm going to Mexico, I'm going to Guadalajara to see my boy, ghosting. Disappeared again. And then, you know, I start talking to her again. She starts responding, sending money again. All of a sudden, I show up again. I told her, we're going to set up this time frame. You're going to be around. You're not going to take any trips. No, I'll be here. Show up again. Boom. Ghosted.
How many times in total did she ghost you like that?
First time I showed up, and after that, she ghosted me 3 times. After that, I was like, all right, man, I'll just let it be. Whenever you want me to be part of the boy's life, I'll show up again. You got all the power.
Yeah.
And I don't like causing problems for kids, right? So, because the only ones that are affected when parents fight are the kids. Not, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the mothers, whatever, the fathers, whatever, but the only ones affected is the kids. It's like, all right, I'm not going to start no drama about this stuff and whatever. So, later on, she came in 2000, what was it?
Came here to San Jose?
No, she came to San Diego. She has family in San Diego. Like, I'm telling you the story. We're cool now, right? So, but I'm just going to tell you the experience. So, every man goes through different trials and tribulations. But imagine, I know some of you guys are seeing your kid once a month, twice, 3 times a year. I've seen my child that is 8 years old twice in his lifetime. Yes, twice. It's wild. Not by me not trying. Because I got all emails following up, text messages, WhatsApp. You know, one point she was like, I'm not using WhatsApp anymore, so you can't communicate with me anymore.
Lying ass bitch.
She's Latin girl. She's Mexican girl. What Latin?
Everybody in Mexico's using WhatsApp.
Okay, but you want to tell me that? I'm like, all right, cool. You know, whatever it is. So I keep it pushing. The reason I say this, also, there was a time when she just completely changed numbers all the time. And I'm like, who am I talking to now? You got the wrong person. All right, again?
What the fuck? You're hitting up a number, asking for your son, you get a paletero or
dude,
something?
I got so many numbers, I don't want to say her name, but maybe she'll talk later because we're cool now about this experience. But there's so many names with her name E, and then E, another, because her first name starts with an E. Yeah. Bunch of them in my phone, which is 2017 phone number, 2018 phone number, 2019 summer, 2020 fall. I like all these numbers.
Change the number every year.
It would just change like that. So I'm like, all right, man. You know, I can only keep trying so much, but her email wouldn't change. So I kept sending nice emails, following up. Hey, Leonardo's about this age. You want to get me involved yet or not yet? Every now and then she sent a mean ass email response. You want to be part of his life. You weren't part of his life, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like responding back mean. I'm like, look at all the times you ghosted me. Look at all these emails. Look every time you change your number. Look every time you tell me you're blocking all Instagram. You're not going to use WhatsApp anymore. I'm like, chill out. Relax. Let that other person be I don't want to say the ill behaving person, but not me. Yeah. You know? All this is documented. All this is there. Sooner or later, my son's going to come looking for daddy. Because who doesn't want a cool-ass daddy that's got their stuff squared away?
Especially a son, bro.
Especially a son.
Especially a son.
And then you know my life. Pedro, you know my life. How many men do you know that really got their shit squared away like me? I mean, there's some out there. But I try to focus my life on just improving all the time. Yeah. And when a little boy finds out, wait, my dad is this dude right here? Yeah. This is my dad?
Yeah, no, that's...
Wait, you robbed me? Of me having a badass experience with my dad? Yeah. Wait, my dad plays soccer. My dad's a martial arts. My dad has cool-ass friends. My dad's a cook. My dad likes having people over barbecue. Yeah, he's
going to gravitate towards you naturally.
Correct. Yeah. My dad is fun, loud, likes making jokes.
So wait, hold on. I'm confused. Like, what? So she took him away from you, didn't let you see him. Like, what's her background? Like, what? Like, did she come from a fucking crazy family?
No, I don't think so. What's... The ones that I met, they were cool, right? The mom's a little whatever, but, all suegras are crazy, right? But there was this one time, let me tell you the story. So this one time, one time that they flaked on me, right? It was, because first time I saw him, and the next time I came back, and I came to the house was like, all the lights were out. Out. Like, so I stood in front of the house. They knew the day I was coming. Waiting, calling, text message, knocking, ring, ring, ring. They would not turn on the lights at all. But I knew they were in there, right? I knew you feel it. And so I jumped over the rail. Big ass fence, like fucking like a ninja.
You jumped over the rail?
Bitch,
What the fuck? I'd pay money to see that happen.
stupid, bro.
I'll be across the street walking through with the binoculars.
Bro, I used to
I'll
wait-
keep a lookout for you,
Bro,
dog.
I used to weigh under 280 when I could climb stuff, bro. And so I jump over this thing like a ninja, right? And then I'm knocking on the doors, knocking on the windows, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys are there. You guys don't want to let me see the boy again. Okay, whatever. Just let me know. But I'll be here a little while longer. Let me know. So I come back over the fence. And my son's mom right now, the second baby mama. I'm not the only one. So she goes, you know what? I think they're going to call the cops or something like that. We better get going. I was like, you're right. If they want to open the door, they would have opened it. In Guadalajara. This is in Guadalajara.
Oh, damn, you get your ass whooped by the
I jumped
Mexican
in there.
police, bro.
Well, we fight back. So she was like, we better get going. Might as well. There might be something stupid. They don't want to open the door. What are we here for? So, okay, we take off. And all of a sudden, like 2 blocks over, the Federales, guns drawn on me, everything.
Oh, no
Boom,
shit.
boom, boom. And my Spanish sucks, right? Especially like 5 years ago, it was worse, right? And so I was told, hey, tú habla, you talk, because my Spanish is jacked. I might offend them the way I talk.
Yeah.
So, my girl talks to him. I get out, okay, what's the problem?
Yeah.
They go, you try to break into a house, blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't. And I go, here's all the text messages. Here's the address. Here's the money I sent to my son. Here's the messages. I was supposed to be here. I sent her all the flights. This was everything that was coming through. Here's all the money. Receipts, boom, 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 boom. The cops were looking at it like, okay, today, the flight, message, look at how long I messaged her, like 3 months ago. This is the date. We all had it all down. You sent her money. The cop goes, you're sending this woman $500 a month? Consistently? And she doesn't want to let you see the boy? I was like, no. I was like, and she turned to the part. We should go arrest this crazy bitch.
Did they?
No. That's what he turned to the part. Debemos ir a agarrar a esa pinche cabrona loca porque no le deja ver a su hijo.
Yeah.
Este le manda dinero. And after that, I was just like, I'm just, They're like, they say you jumped over the fence and blah, blah, blah. I said, well, do that video of it?
Yeah.
Do that video of it, or they just accusing me? Because all you guys are seeing that they're lying to you.
If you got the video, send it to me.
Yeah, if you got through this. I'm going to ask her. She might. Yeah. Right? I said, but you guys are seeing everything. And they're like, oh, man, what's going on here? Yeah. They showed up. The mom showed up all crazy. And the little stubby sister and the little stubby brother,
Are they fat and short or something?
Yeah, of course. They were like this tall, weighed as much as me, each of them. And so put together, they were like 1,500 pounds. And so the old girl screaming, se fue. This guy, he jumped over our fence. He tried to rob us. We were scared for our lives. I think he has a gun. Screaming this stuff. Oh. Bro, they know who I am. They have pictures.
No, she comes from a crazy family, bro.
They know what it is.
Come on, dude. What the fuck?
I've spoken to my mom
You
before.
got Twiddle D and Twiddle Dum coming out talking all this nonsense.
They know who I am, bro.
Yeah.
They know who I am. I've talked to them on the phone. They say, yeah, we see your pictures. We'll tell you all this crazy stuff. And all this crazy stuff, right? And so I was like, all right, cool. And so we start, and so this lady comes up and is like, llévanos a la cárcel. Llévanos a la cárcel.
Who? And wait, which lady?
The lady, the mom. Llévanos a la cárcel.
So her mom said, llévanos a la cárcel.
And the sister and the brother-in-law. And the brother-in-law was all crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I was like...
Was the mom hot?
No, she was like fucking 500 pounds, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro.
What the
fuck? Like, whatever. Deja el dinero ahí, está bien. And then I was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know who I am? And she's like, yo no conozco nada. And I was like, no, usted sí me conoce. Y usted bien que recibe el dinero que le manda. I was like, you know who I am? You know, I send money every month. I said, you guys know what it is.
Yeah.
I said, you guys know what it is. I said, so don't tell me you know what I'm talking about. And then a little chubby dude started getting all crazy. If you ever come to my house, I'll beat your ass. I was like, suéltelo. Suéltelo. I'll let the little dude go. I'm ready to go right now. Yeah. You can arrest us right after this fight. The little dude wants to get all crunk. Let's go. I said, you guys can arrest us after this fight.
Yeah. I
said, is there a mutual fight? He goes, that's pelea callejera pareja. And I go, suéltalo. He chilled the fuck out right away.
Yeah.
Right on the spot, he chilled the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because the cop said, you guys fight? We're not going to arrest. This is a mutual fight. Yeah. We're not going to... This is stupid paperwork.
Yeah.
I said, ¿quiere pelear? I was like, yo, está bien. I'm ready to go all the time. And so the cops were like, señora, esto. Miramos que le manda dinero, las fechas, the dates of the flight were all there. All this happened. Everything went down. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, no, you guys need to arrest him. He jumped over our fence. They're like, did you jump over the fence? I was like, why don't you ask them if they have video? Mm-hmm. I was like, they're just making stuff up. I said, look, all these lies.
Yeah.
They have my boy. I'm cool with it. I just come to visit. I'm supposed to come 3 times a year, and now they're flaking. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the first time that flake on me.
That's
You
fun.
know? And so I was like, all right, cool. After that time, I was like, all right, man, whatever. Whatever it is, what it is.
So you just got to see your boy this past weekend, right?
Correct.
So you
Correct.
went to San Diego to
And
see
so
him?
after like years, right? Not responding, but sure, taking the money. Cool, no problem. You know, so paying all the child support and all this. Sure, cool, it's my boy. You know, sooner or later he's going to find out Papa didn't flake. You know,
Yeah.
Papa was no flake. I was no fucking bitch. I know what it is. Money always comes back to me anyway. Give, and it will come back to you. I understand there's laws of life, spiritual laws of life, especially
Yeah.
with money, right?
Yep.
And so I sent her email. Sent her a month later. I sent another email. 3 months later, I sent another email. Nice emails, bro. I'm not being a dick, right?
Yeah.
You know, I have sent dick messages like years ago, right? Like 5 or 6 years ago. On
So now you
before
guys are
she'd want
now
to
you guys
get
are on
started.
speaking terms.
So now let me tell you how it started. Yeah, now we're cool, right? And so for years she's collecting money. I'm like, all right, whatever. Doesn't want me to see the boy changes her number. I got like I don't know how many numbers I got of her name. And then so Thursday, a little boy calls me. Dad, in Spanish. Dad, I want to see you. And I'm like, Leonardo? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. When do you want to see me? He was like, I don't know, soon. I was like, how about Saturday? Where are you at? I'm in San Diego. How about we go to SeaWorld? Saturday. All right, cool. Yeah, we can make that happen. I was like, what's your mom going to say? I don't know. Okay, tell her I'm going to come. If it's okay with you, I'm going to send you a message right now. You show it to your mom. You guys send back. I'll call you back this afternoon. Okay? She's like, okay. He's like, okay. Smart little kid, 8-year-old kid. Jacked her phone and called me. Jacked her phone and called me.
Smart.
Right? And so I send messages, send me blank. They're going in because, you know, on WhatsApp you got the two little gray checks. Okay,
Yeah.
they're coming in. All of a sudden, they're all red. All right, cool. Let's see your response. Time passes. I'm like, all right, can I call it this time? All right, cool. All of a sudden, I'm at the park working out. Yes, I work out. You know that. And so I'm at the park working out. Why you laughing, bro? So I'm at the park working out.
I know you work out, bro.
And so I'm at the park working out, and I get this message. Oh, I'm sorry. We were at Costco shopping, and we couldn't respond to the messages. But Leonardo's ready to talk to you in 5 minutes if you're ready. I said, I'm ready right now. Let's go whenever.
Yeah.
Just call me. So another 30 minutes passed. I'm just waiting. I was like, oh, here we go again. Same thing, flaking. And so I'm like, all right. Finally, I get a call. Ring. Boom. Picks up the call. It's him. She's holding the phone the whole time and listening to the whole conversation. I don't mind at all. And then so we start talking. How you been? This and that. What's going on? Talking about this. And start sending him pictures while we're talking. Here's this picture. Here's this. Well, when I saw you, here's your brother. Blah blah blah.
Oh, so he knows he has a brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they
that's
got pictures
sick.
together. Yeah, they got pictures together. And so we started talking, and I told Linda, hey, Leonardo wants me to go see him on Saturday. Is that cool with you? I was like, I want to take you and him to SeaWorld. Have you guys been to SeaWorld? Because he told me he hasn't been to SeaWorld.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, no, we haven't never been to SeaWorld. All right, no problem. I'll take you. It's like, both of us? I was like, of course, both of you. You know? Because I'm not trying to start no fight. Look, the easier it is between parents, no matter who was wrong at the beginning and who was wrong lately, it's all about the kids, right? I'm not trying to romance this girl, but I'm trying to be friends with you.
That's
Look,
important.
that's
Yeah.
the most important thing, right? Be friends with you. And look, work this out. We got a little boy to take care of. If you have a little girl, whatever it is. There's a book I read, right? There's a book I read. It's here somewhere. It's a red book about co-parenting. Probably right behind me. Like the red, white, and blue. Red, white, and green, right? American flag, Mexican flag. And so there's a book right here that talks about step parents, right? How to co-parent the right way.
Yeah.
And I read this whole book. And the best thing that I got out of it was like, look, one parent's going to be psycho. The other one might not be psycho. But the child needs 100% from each one of you.
Yeah.
Needs 100% from each one of you.
That's important.
But if one parent's only giving 40, then the other parent has to give 160%.
Oof.
Correct. So how do I correct that? Telling this girl, all this crazy shit that you've done, okay?
You have to compensate for her.
Maybe I'm sugarcoating a little bit, because I did my thing at the first year also. Like I'll tell you guys later. First year I wasn't acting right either. But after that, the next 7 years, it's been like, okay. But who cares? Who cares? I'm there, showing up for my son, being cool, respectful, like nothing happened. So I show up, and she gives me like this real like, how you gonna receive me? I run up and I hug her, kiss her in the cheek, talking, how you been? This is like nothing happened, like a friend, like a homie, right? Because she's my son's mother.
Yeah.
She's acting crazy for a long time, okay, but I'm not trying to be crazy.
You got to be a
For the
man
rest of-
about it.
Yeah, correct. Because this is about raising a boy.
Right.
What are we talking about here? We're talking about man skills here. And there's some shit that you got to get over. Your fucking, oh, my ex-girlfriend, my ex-wife did this to me. She took my house. She took my car. They broke my windows. Bro, I'm going to show you some videos of my exes, my son's mom, breaking my back windows. Cops didn't do nothing. I got video of my ex breaking into my house, stealing my expensive bikes, all on videos. Cops didn't do nothing.
What she do with the bikes?
I don't know what she did. Took them to La Pulga or something.
Oh,
Sold them,
damn.
whatever.
So
Doesn't matter.
there's some Mexican dude riding your bike to
Riding my
work
bike,
right now.
expensive ass bike, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever. But like I said, what she's done, what Leonardo's mom has done, it's all good. It's water under the bridge because it's past. Where are we trying to go to? Okay, shit's always happening, good and bad. Some stuff we got control of, some stuff we don't. Imagine you. Think about this. How would you react? You have your little boy. My little boy's about to turn 8, like in a couple of days, right? And I've seen him twice. How the fuck would you respond? What do? I keep it pushing, son. All I can do as a man is keep working, keep providing, and stay sane.
Yeah.
That's it. All I got is control of is myself.
Yep.
That's it. So when I talk about this stuff, everyone's going through some shit with their kids, right? But I doubt that it's like mine. 2 times in 8 years is what I've seen my boy. Trying to see him all the time.
Yeah.
And I haven't. Flaking, hiding, whatever your situation is, you got a restraining order on you, some fake ass restraining order. Because I believe going through all this process and talking to a bunch of my friends that are divorcing, all my friends have restraining orders. The coolest dudes.
Yeah.
No violence, no nothing. But, oh, they raised my voice at me. Restraining order. No proof, no nothing.
No way.
Dude, I'm telling you. Nothing. So whatever it is that you're going through, just keep going. Why? You have to. I'm telling you my story, my intimate story, that this just happened. Mm-hmm. So I know a lot of you are going through some drama. Think about this. Your little child that's 8 years old, you've seen him twice in your life. That's my life. And I stay focused and I stay working because all I can control is my reaction. But you got to be mentally strong, understand this, accept this, evolve, transform whatever it is you got to transform yourself and keep it pushing. I showed up. I started a single fight with this lady. You know, I didn't say nothing about you did this or you did this or you did this. Not a single word. Not a Miguel. Not a single word, son. She threw a couple of things. You know what I said? You're right.
Yeah.
And I kept it pushing. I kept having a conversation.
You just got
She
to.
threw another blah, 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 blah. You're right. And I kept it
She's
pushing.
being irrational. She's being emotional. She's being erratic. And you just got to be that rock that the wave is crashing into, unmoved.
I'm not going to argue.
Stoic.
You're right. What does it matter?
Yeah.
What does it matter? Do you really have to be right? Or do you want to be happy? At this point, we're talking about kids, right? My kid. And I'm like, all right, I'll keep it pushing. So we're talking. We're having a good time taking him to SeaWorld. Take him to go eat some McDonald's and some fries and a soda. He didn't even drink the fries or the soda. I tossed him right. Went to go get like a green shake because I'm supposed to be trying to be healthy because these guys clown me all the time because I'm fat. And so I drink the shake, the green shake. We go to SeaWorld, have a good ass time.
Yeah.
You know, we go in there. We go to first is the dolphins, then we go to the orca show.
Ooh, that's a fire
that's
show.
a nice one. And then we went to the seals, and then we walked around, did some rollerblading. No,
You were rollerblading?
roller coasters. Rollerblading. Pilates.
Yeah.
You do Pilates. And so we jumped on some roller coasters.
Yeah.
And my son was like scared of everything.
Yeah.
But by the end of the day, me training him, told him, you got to do this. This is what men do. Hey, your papi ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah.
I said, what I'm scared of? Nothing. I'm literally not scared of anything. And so by the end of the day, bro, this little bad mother is on the roller coasters, hands up, screaming cuss words.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Screaming cuss words.
Yeah.
And he's like, this now, you can say this, and I want you to say bad words. So what's the worst words you say? And he looks at his mom like, no. And the whole time, she's back in my place. Every time he asks something, she's like, ask your dad. Your dad's in charge of the day. Whenever we're together,
Wow.
your dad is in charge of everything. Whatever he says goes. When
Wow.
we're alone, I'm in charge. Whenever we're with your father, whatever he says goes for the rest of our life.
Do you know like
For the rest of our life is what she said.
Do you know
I was
what
like, all right.
prompted the like
I'll tell
switch
you.
up?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I think it is, right? So at the end of this, we're going through all kinds of stuff, right? Playing games, playing video games. I bought like, I don't know, $25 worth of video games. We're playing. This little bad boy is badass at video games, bro.
Yeah.
His focus is intense. We're playing Halo at the arcade, sitting down with the guns. Dude, we played one token each. I bought $25 worth of tokens. One token each. We didn't die 45 minutes later. I was like, how the fuck are we going to waste these tokens?
Yeah.
He's bad at video games.
Okay.
8-year-old. Boom, boom, boom. Like, focus.
Wait, is the one with the guns?
With the gun, just sitting down and the big ass gun.
Oh, he's going to be a shooter,
Dude,
dog. He's going to be a
his
shooter.
focus was on.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
impressed. I was like, how the fuck? We're still playing 45 minutes. Our first token, each of us.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck can we get rid of all these tokens? And so, but I'm pushing training. It's training days. First time you're around that, someone that pushes you, especially around us, you know, you're getting pushed.
Right.
And so, by the end of the day, I told him, hey, you're going to be able to cuss. You're going to be able to all this stuff around me. Not around your mom, but around me, your dad, you're kind of feeling I'm a little bit rough, a little bit more, louder, a little bit more excited. He goes, yeah. You like it? Oh, yeah, I like it a lot. I said, you ever experienced this? Only in the movies? He goes, only in the movies. Only in the movies have I felt this.
That's crazy because
Right?
think about it. Think about, like, as a kid, you watch all these movies. You watch, like, superhero movies. You watch Iron Man, Marvel movies. He probably knows all of them.
Yep.
And in all of them, all the superheroes have a dad. And, like, imagine as a little boy, like, what you're thinking, what you're seeing. And so, you get what I'm saying? And then when he finally meets you as a dad, you're like this badass dude. He's probably like, oh, fuck, I can be Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like all day I'm popping jokes, bro.
Yeah,
all day
yeah.
I'm popping jokes. I'm asking them questions. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm making her mom laugh. Her mom's like, mom's laughing her ass off. So we're having a good time. And he's like, fuck, where the fuck has this guy been missing my whole life, right?
Yeah.
And so, but his whole mentality changed just in one day. Because I'm pushing him, teaching him this. You can do this. You can do that. Your mom's telling you it's okay to be like this. So I tell him, you're going to cuss. Dude, this little bad motherfucker. He's on the ride. I said, and if you don't have your hands up and you're not screaming whatever bad words you want to say, we're going to go on that one. And that big ass one that just flips. And there's one at SeaWorld that just goes and it fucking tips forward like this, has you flat like this.
Oh, fuck that.
And me too. I'm like, hell no.
I ain't doing that.
That was way up there, bro. I was like, oh, I hope he does it because I don't want to get on that bad.
yeah.
I was like, no, come on, son, do it. And he's like, no quiero esa. No, I don't want that one. I was like, all right, you got to do this. And then he's looking at his mom like, whatever your dad says, you can do.
So what did he say? What was he screaming?
He goes, puta madre cabrón. Puta madre cabrón. And I'm next to him and goes, otra vez. Puta madre cabrón.
Oh, damn. Wait, were there people on the people? There's other people on the ride, right?
Yeah.
Were they turning around like,
No,
what
because
the
it was
fuck?
his little voice, you know?
Oh,
I heard
okay.
him. He's got a little voice, right? And so, but, so we're going through that phase, right? But the first time we went on the roller coaster was, puta madre cabrón. And but the first roller coaster he went on, he sat with his mom. He's like, no, what do you say with my mom? No problem. Whenever you want to sit with your mom, it's all good. She tried to get him to sit with me. He said, no, vete con tu padre. And then, no, I quiero sit there. I told her, con lo que quieras, está bien. You know? He's getting used to us. And so I sit right in front of him, right? And he's sitting back here, and his mom's behind me. And he's around this roller coaster. I'm like, the whole time I'm turned back this. My head's going all crazy, right? And I'm just looking at him, laughing his ass off. He's like the scariest little kid I've ever seen. Like, like a little bitch, right? He's like a little bitch. I was like, that's my blood. God damn, I gotta fix this shit. He's like, and he's closing his eyes, and his face is all concording, all crazy and shit.
Yeah.
But on the last ride, puta madre cabrón.
Yeah.
I was like, look at that transformation of one
He's
day.
gonna go to school.
Puta madre cabrón.
Puta madre cabrón. My dad said I could say
But
it.
that's what I can say. I can't get in trouble no more moms. Right? And so, and that was the end of that part. But I figured, man, if this was just one day with this little kid, imagine when he's with me all the time. The transformation that this little kid's gonna have.
Yeah.
You know, he's a smart little kid. Everyone says that their kids are smart. Okay, me too. I'm guilty of it also. But to be able to adapt and transform that quick, like within hours,
Dude, it's a little boy, and then that bond between a little boy and his dad, that's like, there's nothing higher than that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's a big fucking deal. So for him, again, like, when he finally meets you and he's like, dude, my dad's fucking cool, he's gonna want to be you. That's basically what it's gonna be, right? Like,
yeah.
he probably right now, he's at home, and that probably touched his life. He'll never forget that day for the rest of his life. He'll be 40 years old and remember that day.
Yeah.
Willing to bet.
For sure.
You know what
and
I
I was
mean?
grabbing him, throwing him up in the air. He's like, oh, never been thrown up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, and I've never been I'm guessing he's never been manhandled like that before.
Yeah.
Grabbing him, throwing him, fucking twirling him. He's his face was like, what is this?
Yeah.
This stuff. You're gonna throw me with the orcas? You fucking act around, throw you in the fucking with the orcas, you know. But that was part of it, right? Mm-hmm. And then they asked me about the what do I think changed? It's several things. First of all, she's a smart woman, right? She acted stupid for a while, but she's a smart woman and she's a good mom. Mm-hmm. And so I know she's got to see, this motherfucker really is bad. And who's gonna teach my son to be a badass? Mm-hmm. Who? Who's better than this guy? She knows my story. I've sent her, messages. She knows what it is. She knows what I'm about. Mm-hmm. And so she got to be like, all right, I'm getting older. Okay? I'm getting older. I live in Mexico. I don't want my son to be raised in Mexico. Mm. Okay? I got a dude over here that wants to take care of my son. What am I fighting him for? What am I fighting him for? You know what I mean? And I'm not a dick on the emails or anything like that. I'm not a dick on the messages.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a dick, I was rude, but that was years ago. But apart from that, she's got to be thinking, this dude's always consistent. As it wasn't, not perfect, of course, who is, right? But she's got to be thinking about my son. My son's going to grow up, and he has no brothers. Mm. He's got no one around him. I'm not getting rich. I'm not going to give him an inheritance. But his dad over here, ever since I known him, he was a grinder.
Yeah.
And I see the way he takes care of his other boy. Why am I keeping my son away from that? She's got to woke up and be like, all right, I'm fucking up.
She said, fuck my fat siblings and my fat mama. She had to smarten up. And it's, yeah. I mean, thank God. Like, I'm happy to hear that for all of you guys, for her, for you, and for the little boy, you know?
For sure.
Like, that's good. At the end of the day, it's like you were saying, it all comes down to the child, because eventually he's going to grow up to be a man in society. So you're going to do your part to, like, shape him so that he is like you. He's providing in society, and he becomes a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Because if not, how many guys out there got raised by their moms who didn't become a stand-up guy? That's most. What is it, like 80% of men in jail?
80 to 90% of men in prison were raised by single mothers.
Dude, you can't ignore that kind of statistic. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Majority of drug addict teenagers. Majority of women, young ladies that get pregnant, single mothers.
Yeah, you can't ignore that, man.
Correct.
Well,
so these are like life skills, right? We try to explain about our lives because we were talking about our lives.
Yeah, we got deep today.
Yeah,
we got deep today.
We did. But and with that, just analyze your life. Look, life is never going to be perfect, but all we can do is process how we respond. And if you're going through some shit, like I got friends that are friends with attorneys, and they're talking about their stories. I'm like, oh, that's gut wrenching. Mine's worse, but still, that's horrible for anybody going through this stuff. But understand, if you can't see your kid as much as you like, work your ass off. Grind, buy some property, buy some investments, buy some Bitcoin, buy some, what do you call that crypto stuff, right? Buy some crypto.
Buy some
Do
Ethereum.
whatever. Work. Don't worry about these broads. Worry about your future. The broads are going to come when you make yourself a badass man, right? So if you're going through a struggle like this with your kid that you can't see him as much as you like I was, I'm still working on this. Look, the next time I'm going to see my son is going to be July. Disneyland. I already got all this set up for him. Nice. Come back from Guadalajara.
And you said he's watching the show, right?
Yeah, and he watches the show too.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
bro.
so he'll be back in like July, but this is just a work in progress.
Yeah.
I just got to make it go much faster.
Yeah.
So what does she want to do? One of the things that she told me is that she wants her son to be a school in the United States. She has family in San Diego. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'll just get you an apartment up here in San Jose. Yeah. You pay no rent. My son's here. He's with my other son. And that's exactly what I wanted. What am I working so hard for? It's not for my kids to be together.
Yeah. That's a beautiful story. That's a beautiful ending to a story, brother.
Correct.
Good shit. All right, fellas. We'll see you next time.